going on? More Red Dead music, of course. Why not? I'm gonna keep playing Starfield. I don't know. I don't have any rhyme or reason for it. Just been enjoying doing the quests, scavenging on planets, finding cool little bases to explore and stuff. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Nice and relaxing, mostly. Except for the menus. The menus suck. But yeah.
Well, isn't this cozy? It appears we've stumbled across the embodiment of the phrase absolute mayhem.
This guy, we got not happy with him. Oh, you know what? I turned off the Steam overlay thinking that maybe that would give me some frames back. However, it doesn't show me my FPS. If I do that. I don't think there's a way to display it in game, is there? Hey, thank you, Delago. I appreciate it.
12 o'clock.
No. There is no way to show it, is there?
I'm gonna toast to an old friendly. One of the best pirates I ever knew.
Let's see. Windows G's, but why would you ever use the Windows game bar? Yeah, it has no built-in FPS. Oh well. We're going without it. What's going on next? We finished off with this guy being a little pissy pants at us.
We may not have official security on the key, but we're always looking out for traitors.
Well, what's nice about this is
earn their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Nobody here is
Put up, shut up, or die.
owns anything. I guess we could just steal everything. I wouldn't say addiction. I'm enjoying it. It's a good game. I'm not gonna say it's the best game, but you know.
Hear about Rick? He left the fleet. Naeva's made it a point to put him down.
Yeah. Kinetics, electromites, energy weapons. Nothing to substitute for a shot that blast in the face.
Well, it's just, we were thinking. Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our creds?
My friend's got a point, Bug. Every pirate in this joint comes to the Nova for a drink.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a
Music of the
much
future,
bigger
yeah.
target right here at home.
It's just screaming.
A lot of jingle in those pockets, Bug. Could use a good shake.
Well, that's an interesting theory, but here's my take. First off, the creds you spend here go to the fleet, not to me, not to you.
Need a drink?
If either of you
Borg in the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
to blow your heads off and
Too many people talking. Too much music.
Now, either buy a drink or get the hell
Gotta work my way up the ranks. Be a captain someday.
Who is it? I have no idea.
Those
It could have been made for the game for all I know.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call on the Siren of the Stars for months.
Her fingers fell off.
I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers.
Payday.
So guess what?
Speaking of
You're
payday.
gonna finish the job for me.
Speaking of payday, they're getting raked over the coals right now. Yeah, slipped through her fingers. Yeah. Payday 3 is getting absolutely torched right now. Nobody can join any games. Which makes me wonder what their public and private betas were for if they weren't able to fix the issues, but I don't know. Why would it slip through your fingers?
My score involves a one-time event being held aboard the Siren of the Stars. If anyone finds out the Crimson Fleet's aboard that Starliner, the event will be canceled and I can kiss my payday goodbye. There's no way I'm gonna miss this window of opportunity.
That's what I thought too, but apparently it was not. I don't know. Maybe it was and they messed up still. I don't know. But yeah, the Steam reviews for it are absolute trash. Which is funny because it's on the homepage of Steam and it says live. Somebody's streaming it. Mostly negative. 34% of the 21,000 user reviews are positive. So what is that? 66% of the reviews are negative?
This silence is really pissing me off.
Pre-recorded developer gameplay stream. Oh, so it's not live. That's not live if it's pre-recorded. That's fucking dumbass. Steam. Mostly negative. Negative, 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 positive, negative, positive. Wait, what are these? Recently, alright. Most helpful. Negative, 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 negative. Product received for free. Negative, negative. Pre-release review. Negative. Couple positives, but yeah, I heard they're not doing too good. Which is not good at all. It'd help if I knew what we were talking about. What you were talking about.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
No one likes to cheat if they're fair and square. Does the Galbank executive I'm looking for have anything to do with the award?
No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Galbank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event.
How is an award worth so much money?
From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable.
I don't like taking unnecessary risks.
Then why the hell are you here? We take unnecessary risks every day.
Oh, you're right.
That's what being a pirate is all about. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands.
Kill her, yeah.
Got it?
Unless you
Maybe
plan
eventually.
to walk away empty-handed, she really isn't giving us a choice.
Shut up, Sarah. Isn't Rokov gonna expect a cut?
All Rokov does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to fill a freighter's cargo bay. If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna cost both of us some credits.
I'll get your damn trophy.
Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
Why do I keep getting called a rook?
Because
This is
that's
rookie.
exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name.
But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet.
We didn't want to make this person say every single name.
Hit me up if you got questions.
All right, let's get away from this screaming music. So it's very funny.
Interesting. Exposed wires here, a little rust there. What a unique way to decorate.
Yeah, thank you. So I was going out to grab lunch today, and I noticed that the mailbox was open outside and it was raining. So I had kind of pulled it down the block, and so I backed up a bit and went and looked at the mailbox to see if there's anything for me and to close it. And my landlord saw me and came out, and she was asking how my back was, and I gave her the mail. It was all hers. And she looked at me and she said, "How long have you had that beard? Have you always had it?" It's like, yeah, I've had it since well before I met you. And that was my funny interaction of the day. What's going on, Mazaka? No, I woke up 6 hours ago.
Rook?
I'm not sure how you can not remember somebody having a beard that, when you've never seen them without it.
I thought
But
heat leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise
what was I talking about? My landlord forgot I had a beard, I guess.
Are you looking?
Where is the quest? There was a quest about bringing back media.
Captain, do you
Go,
require
Bosco.
my assistance?
But that was funny, and also a little bit like weird. But all right, this is my new ship. But I stole, I guess. They're really stealing if they abandon the place? I don't know. I guess so. If you know beer, you know Edderbrow. That's exactly how it looks, yes. Why are you... Bosco, why are you in the driver's seat like that? It's my seat. Vasco's being his Vasco self.
Clamps released.
Right, this thing has no shields either. Wait, why am I on this? does jump to light speed much faster, but
Feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Mir 2, Moon of Bonner. Aluminum and helium. Extreme environment. Sure.
Grab jump complete.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Wow.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
What was that? What was that?
All of this. You see, Sistef certainly isn't taking the Crimson Fleet threat lightly.
I gotta clip that. Hang on a second.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
What was that? Good.
Hello.
Vasco stuck in the cockpit. Ships crashing into each other. This has gone really well for us today so far.
Sysdef Marines are the best of the best.
Heard you boarded the key. I can't imagine what state the pirates have left.
Yo, back. So how did it go?
Thank you, Azaga. Why are you so surprised to see me?
Frankly, it's because we've never gotten this far before. The last agent I sent to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet ended up in a morgue on New Atlantis.
But you have been monitoring me.
Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can monitor very little from the vigilance. We can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you travel. But when you're on the ground, you're on your own. If we get too close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, but we might blow your cover. And that could get everyone killed.
Successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet. I'm confident the plan's gonna work.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
How'd you know we'd be able to fool Delgado?
If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment. That's why you want to stay on his good side, and stay away from Neva. She's shrewd, and she's sniffed out everything we've thrown her way.
You sure it's safe if I pass you this info?
I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word.
Delgado was searching for a Galbank ship named Legacy that was carrying some type of lost fortune.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy?
I mean,
Please tell
isn't that
me
what
you
76
aren't
is,
seriously going
Wasako?
to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just a, I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked
I
up
see,
a
you
bit
want
of
a
chatter
space
on that
one.
subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall
That's
tale
No
or a
Man's
story
Sky.
to attract recruits to their cause.
Story or not, Delgado believes is real.
Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
How'd you know Delgado was with us at the lock?
That one's simple. We monitored your ships heading down to the surface of Suvorov. In fact, when he returned to the key and you didn't immediately follow, well, we almost thought our operation was terminated.
Why do you think Galbank is hiding something?
Can you imagine the amount of embarrassment Galbank would have to endure if they listed a lost transport in the ship registry? Doesn't matter if that ship went down 5 or 500 years ago. If news gets out that a bank has misplaced money,
What's going on, Fridge? How you doing?
it would tank their value.
I'm supposed to board a Starliner and steal Galbank archive credentials.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
So we're doing GTA heist in space. How do you know Jasper Crix never found the legacy?
Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Crix wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer Shinya Voss, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No, the Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever.
Should I just put a stop to this by killing Delgado?
And let Neva Mora take his place, or Shinya Voss, or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat.
I'll proceed as planned then.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled
Crix?
systems. I need you to do whatever
Also,
you
it's coming
can
on
to
Trey
bring
Hogan.
us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Akande? Oh yeah. Commander Akande. Let's see. Kiwi Akande.
I bet operations on the key are a clown show. I'm looking forward to reading your report. Howdy.
Howdy. Let's go visit the jailer. He wanted special info about the state of the prison.
Officer Petrosian, like...
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just tracked a little mud into the brig.
Soldier, have you ever heard of trench foot?
Can't
This
say
guy
that
is
I
a
have, sir.
cleanophobe.
Well, they say guards on Suvorov would sometimes trudge through cold, frost-wet trenches on their daily patrols. Prolonged wetness led
the
to
main story, not very far at
nerve
all.
damage,
I did the whole
trench
Vanguard side story, and now I'm doing
Unable
the
to
Crimson Fleet.
perform, those guards were taken off duty, and
Not
security
penetration, but
suffered,
you know,
all
the Crimson
because
Fleet thing.
They didn't take the time to properly dry their feet. You see where I'm going with this, don't you?
I do. But if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
Get out of there, Sarah.
But you tracked in mud from your last mission. You brought in any number of microbial life forms, known and unknown, into my brig.
She's just stealing his
These are
computer.
direct threats to the health and safety of this crew, and by extension, the security of this brig. On my brig, cleanliness is a duty, and I suggest you take this duty seriously. And if not, I will have the commander relieve you of it.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
I get what you're getting at with that, Andre. Yes, the space is kind of like not quite fully realized. I think my biggest issues are you can't like fly to a planet. You have to like you fast travel to land on the planet. You can't travel between planets. You fast travel or warp between planets. When you're looking at the map of a planet, say Mars, I landed here, but you can only explore like a chunk this big. If you want to go explore the rest of the planet, which you can, you have to take off and land somewhere else and then explore another chunk of the planet. So it's not as seamless as what I would like a space game to be. And I think the big reason with that, and a big reason for a couple other things I don't like about this game, is they were really trying to make it work on consoles. My opinion, not fact, or not necessarily true, but my opinion is that they're trying to make it work on consoles. Another thing that's really terrible is the menu. Between your own inventory menu, which I have a mod on to help make it better, between this inventory menu and trading to vendors, trading to your ship, trading to your companion, and this same menu in the starship when you're flying around, the B key can mean 6 different things. It can mean drop it on the shoot it out into space. It can mean give it to your partner. It can mean equip. It can mean add it to your quick bar, your specials bar. It can mean like 4 other things, and that really has been hurting my experience. And when I'm in a trade menu, I can't tell you the number of times that I've accidentally sold all my ammo instead of buying all the ammo, thinking I was buying it, but really I was selling it to somebody. And then you can go and you can buy it back if you hit Q to swap to their inventory, but I always end up hitting tab, and then I can't buy it back at the same price. I have to buy it back at a higher price, and it's fucked me over like several times where I've sold a bunch of stuff and been like, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. And then I'll close the trade menu, and then I'm really screwed. So there are a lot of things that I think could be improved if they had designed it, at least the PC version, as a little bit more PC forward. I don't think it's super uncommon to have a little bit different menu between a console version and a PC version of a game, but in this, it's literally the same menu. You just can click, and then they mapped buttons to the keyboard. But you have this whole huge keyboard, and you're limited to like Q, R, T, E, Z, C, and B. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work as a mouse and keyboard game the way they've designed it, unfortunately. That being said, I am enjoying the missions. I am enjoying exploring the planets, because you just land on a planet and run around and find an abandoned mine that, you know, enemies have taken over, and, you know, go into the mine and kill everybody in there and loot all the stuff. And there's some cool things you can do, but
We'll keep the brig ready for any pirates you bring in.
Some of the more meta aspects of the game I'm less in love with. I found the slate where Crick says the prisoners on the lock were tortured.
So it's true. All my life I've been led to believe the guards on the lock were heroes.
Yeah.
There was part of me that always doubted the story. Even as a child, learning about the history from the slates. Thank you for bringing me this. I get that Crix is about as unreliable a witness as they come, but I believe him.
I've been to Suvorov as part of my undercover work.
Really? I know you were headed to the key, but I didn't realize you'd actually get a chance to visit the lock. I almost respect the fleet for doing that. They're trying to pass down their history, or their version of it anyway.
I did feel the weight of history as I walked through.
Incredible. I think at SysDef, we all feel that weight every time we wear the uniform. But to be there where it started, I can't imagine. But all that aside, give me your honest opinion. What were the conditions like?
Let's see. It's creepy and old. It felt like the ghosts of the past were looming. It was rough, but what I'd expect from maximum security prison. Basically a resort, though brutal with how they were treated. No wonder the inmates revolted.
I was afraid of that. I think I'm starting to fully realize the hand we played in all this.
Oh, he's going to be
Truth be
a
told,
defector.
My ancestor was a guard on Suvorov. Part of the reason I joined SysDef was to find out more about his experience and whether the history books told the whole story. And coupled with Crix's testimony, it paints a damning picture.
Why is the history of the lock so important to you?
Because...
Oh, congrats. I mean, happy birthday, Wazaka.
It's my family's. If you open up a history
Do anything
and
fun?
look up the name Garo Petrosian, you'll find a hero decorated in medals. Medals he earned for escaping the riots on Suvorov.
Petrosian, as in your ancestor?
My great-grandfather, to be exact. He lived until the year 2297, 10 years after I was born.
Why was he awarded medals?
For helping his fellow guards escape the riots. And maybe that part is true, but it conveniently skips everything that happened before
Just on the
that
day?
point.
Yeah, I feel that.
No one ever asks what prompted the riots. It was just criminals being criminals, and that was explanation enough.
I hadn't heard of him.
It's been almost a century, so that doesn't surprise me. But in some circles, it carries weight. The thing is, even as my family rode the coattails of our name, I always felt like something wasn't right about the story. And it always came back to that day in the yard, playing games with my brother. It's the only memory I have of my great-grandfather that sticks.
Tell me about this memory.
It was about a week before he passed. Me and my brother had the house to ourselves and were playing a game we called Prisoner's Run. It was a simple game. We drew a line in the dirt, and the object was for the guard to keep the prisoner from crossing it. But on that day, my brother came to the yard with an added surprise. He found a chest in the attic filled with goodies, a baton, a uniform, and a medal to serve as prize for the winner.
The uniform is from his work as a prison guard.
Most likely. But given how unceremonious the boxes were, how could we have known? But when our family returned, I knew something was wrong. My great-grandfather didn't say a word, but behind his eyes I could see it. The shame. No one said anything to either of us. But the next day, the uniform and the medal were gone. At the time, I never understood why he kept those things buried in the attic. Now, it all seems so clear.
Whoever your ancestor was, it doesn't matter. You're not him.
I appreciate the kind words. I suppose that's the lesson I need to take from this, even though right now, it's hard to feel anything but shame. Either way, thanks for talking this through with me. I don't know if I'll ever know what really happened on Suvorov, but at least now, I have something beyond the family myth.
This clips right through a fan. What? Wait, what are you doing, that guy? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Some of the guards don't take kindly to the prison. Keep the floors and your nose clean and you can stay as long as you like.
Why did he pull out his pistol? Why is he writing with his pistol? And yeah, I mean, birthdays kind of are just another day for me too, usually, which is fine. I'm not looking for anything specific. But you got Mortal Kombat, nice. I'm terrible at fighting games, so I will not be getting Mortal Kombat. Wait. I want to get my regular ship back.
Bird and we'll get underway.
This ship doesn't even have a research bench or anything. Me? A fighting game I'm good at? The last fighting game I really played was Killer Instinct for the N64, and even then, I only really played with my brother and friends. Like, I didn't really play competitively. I guess you could say the Yakuzas, but those aren't really fighting games in that way. And I wouldn't say I'm good at them. You know?
Undocking complete, Captain.
I fight with chats, yeah. Wrangling chat under control is my fighting game.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Speak to Percival. I mean, I'm not opposed to playing a fighting game. It's just one of those things where I know that if I'm playing against other people, I don't have the time or the patience to get my skill level high enough to compete, you know? Where's my... How do I get my shit back? I gotta talk to the guy who, like, repairs your shit, right? You know what I mean? Like, the what do they call it? The floor, the skill floor. It just seems so high sometimes that it's, like... frustrating to get into a game. Like if I'm playing against a computer,
Trade authorities always buy.
that's one thing. Sorry. But against other people, I'm always terrible. I don't know where the guy is that you will repair your ship or let you get another ship. Oh, it'd be right here. Have skill-based matchmaking? Yeah. Which is better, I agree. But you know. The other thing is, I kind of like playing games for the story more than the gameplay. I mean, that's not true in all cases. Obviously, something like Factorio doesn't have that same, doesn't fit into that criteria. But that isn't my ship over here, is it? No, I don't have anything in my, what do you call it? New fighting games. Fortunately, you're the same level as everyone else and everybody's new. Otherwise, you go with the game you find really cool. Yeah. Again, it's nothing that I against fighting games. It's just with the amount of games I have to play and the amount of time and all that, they're not on the top of my list of games to play usually. You might be able to find, not always the case, but sometimes there are like fan servers for games like that where somebody runs a server and you gotta like use, what's that program, Hamachi? I forget what the full name of it is, but to like spoof that you're connected to a server. I swear, I thought there was a guy over here that would... Maybe he's inside. Hey, thank you. What was that? Hefe? Hopefully you're doing all right, guys. Hello. I'm not lost, but I can't find the guy that lets you like repair your ship. Nice.
How are you? Me?
Hey, thanks for following.
Want to talk to me?
You seem a bit nervous.
Well, I guess I am. The thing is, I get injured on the job a lot. Nothing too serious. I've lost a few fingers and toes and stuff. And well, I have to go see Dr. Flynn a lot for treatment.
Well, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it.
Sick of seeing me. I don't blame her. I've been thinking about writing her a letter of apology, but I have no idea where to even start. I don't want to come across as weird or annoying.
You like being a minor?
No. I mean, was that too frank? I don't know. I mean, the job pays well, but it's dangerous and hard work. I hurt myself a lot, too. I'm definitely looking forward to my contract being up so I can leave. But I don't really know what I'll do after. Man, this is all so stressful.
Alright, buddy. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
I caused a traffic jam. You haven't used Hamachi since the Two-Who fighting game. Well, I mean, there's other ways to do it too, but that seems to be the way other people were doing it. To make like, remote, WANs? I don't remember what they call them. Or LANs.
The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
I don't remember how to get my freaking
How's
ship
the
back.
saying go? Show no mercy, leave no quarter.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go back to the other settlement because I know where it is there.
Hope I'm not bothering you. Hope nothing bad happens today.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah. Goodbye.
I don't know. I know where it is in New Atlantis, so I'll just go there. One thing I've been wondering about is if I can fast travel to New Atlantis from, like... If I remember where it is. It's another system, isn't it? I don't remember anymore. Oh, I can't fast travel. I'm carrying too much. All right. I just want to get rid of this stupid ship that they put me in. It's also American because Americans have something with naming them Newtown. Yeah, well, because that we came over from, or I guess people came over from England, so they made new English towns. Like New York and York, you know? So, you know, Atlantis being the fabled underwater city,
Here, doesn't it?
and New Atlantis being the new underwater city. No. New London has to be a place? Oh, I'm sure that is. I'm like almost positive.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land.
This is not where I thought it would be. Oh, yes, it is New Atlantis. New New York, yeah. That's the Nintendo, if they got the name New York. New York. New New York. I don't know why I'm adding 3 news.
Mind if we stop by the waterfall on this trip? I could use a few moments to unwind.
Giant carapace-encrusted tanks. Hence the new scanning protocols. On our watch, no heat leach enters this city. Understood?
Understood.
All right. Let's get at it then. Hey, kind of breaking my concentration. Guess where New Atlantis' first line of defense against heat leeches is? Hey, kind of breaking my concentration.
Anything I can help you with?
If you can modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
One of your ships is unregistered. You must register this ship before you can modify or upgrade it. Okay. Register. 6,000 creds. Oof. Make home ship. Goodbye. There we go. That's all I wanted. I want to just use the upgrade bench because I think I have 2 pieces of cheese in my pocket. And I want to finish all these upgrades. sounds like a dumb thing to say. I've got 2 pieces of cheese in my pockets, but I swear. Oh, I only had 1 piece of cheese in my pockets. Shit. Oh, spicy there. Dang it. After all that. Oops. I needed that ornamental material to upgrade, to add extra defenses to one of the suits I think I was looking at. Alright, let me go sell some of that stuff I have. Killer Instinct on the Xbox One. I never played that.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
I played the Super Nintendo one, and I remember with Cinder there was a way I could like juggle, and that's all I did. I just juggled everybody. All I played was with my brother and his friend and my one of my friends, like, you know. So it wasn't like I was doing anything crazy. I wish it would tell me. Oh, it does tell me. I have 204 in aid. Mass in aid. Oh, because the ship parts. Let me put the fucking ship parts back on the ship. I do it from here? No. I do it from here. I do aid. Mass. Ship parts. Send to ship. Yeah, there's no way to like send it to the ship. Gotta go into the ship. Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, we didn't really know how to play a fighting game. I just memorized that I can hit buttons and other people couldn't if I did, you know, like. I need to level up. I need to start leveling up the, like, weapons engineering, spacesuit design, chemistry, stuff like that, medicine. I do have full jetpack boosting though. All right, so what do I weigh now? Yeah, 177 is more appropriate. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go do some more of the mission. Yeah, let's do this.
Lifting off now. into orbit now.
Alright, let's see. Let's open up our map, find where we're going. We are heading out to Olympus, it looks like. To Arcane. You saw how fast the other ship jumped to grav. This ship takes forever. But I only put one thing on it.
Nice jump.
New Olympus, yes. I can't hail this. It's just here.
Like a glove.
All right, I think we're going undercover here a little bit.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results. Greetings, Captain.
What do I have that's silenced? Oh yeah, the Nova Blast. Yeah, it's not silenced, but it won't kill people, it'll only knock them out. The robot is going to tattle on me if I steal. Moppin' bot. Oh, wow. Navigator helmet and spacesuit. No, not for me. How much are those worth?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
What, no formal tour of the ship?
Oh, sure. First a tour, followed by a formal dinner at the captain's table. Let's get one thing straight. You're here for business, not for a vacation. So let's start by talking about Delgado's sudden olive branch.
Why follow? No. Yeah, I'm just following his orders.
Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you gonna tell me what else you're here for or not?
I gotta steal the Earth Savior Award. Am I supposed to tell him? I forget if I'm supposed to tell him or not. No, it's the only reason I'm here.
Okay. So why are you targeting a Gaul Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
What do you consider normal prey?
Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements. You get the picture. But
You get
thinking
the
on
picture.
Megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past.
It's not what I expected at all from this
Sounds to
guy.
me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road.
I wonder all you want, but that's all the information you're getting.
Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
I'm sure the fleet can slide some credits your way.
Oh, no. No, no, no. Delgado isn't gonna drop a cred stick on the table and be done with it. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
I can put in word with Delgado, but it's up to him to pull the trigger.
That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god. I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
No, I'm leaving you behind, so don't worry. Anything you can tell me about the gala?
The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter.
What's a full-timer?
Someone with enough disposable income to afford a permanent six-figure cabin aboard one of Trident's finest space liners. Consider it similar to owning a luxury mobile vacation home. Plaything for the wealthy, you get the gist.
Sounds like the Ulfric voice actor. I don't know. Oh yeah, kinda. A little bit. I didn't bring my dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
What sort of dirty secrets are we talking about?
He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option.
As long as it's free booze.
Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Do you know anything about the Earth Savior Award? What's the deal with this Terran Preservation Society?
They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past.
The souls.
In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, This is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society.
Do you know anything about the Earth Savior Award?
What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone?
No, I just want some more info. None of your business.
Neva must be out of her mind if she thinks she's gonna screw me out of this deal. I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
Without her, you're also never getting back into the fleet. What was the original plan?
I spent months manipulating the Terran Preservation Society into hosting their gala affair aboard the Siren of the Stars. I had to arrange the event to make sure that the award was aboard the ship. Neva said she'd do the rest. When I got a message about Dubrovsky, I assumed she'd be tagging along to steal the award. But looks like she sent you in her place.
Without her, you're also never getting back into the fleet.
She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan?
Just gotten started.
Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
All right.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Yeah? Bring me anything useful?
No, I was actually gonna take your. No, wait, what's. I almost want to take the gun away from her. Wait here.
Take your time.
Someone go get help, please! You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
Thanks, buddy. Look at him. Why is he walking like that?
He's one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
Let's see what Captain is hiding, huh? Oops. Company Communications. Trident Com ICC 8456A. From Trident Corporate. Captain, we've received your incident report regarding Deck Officer Kendley, who was reported missing about a week ago. According to what I'm reading, it looks like you've conjectured that Kendley has a drinking problem and was last seen in a drunken state near one of the main airlocks. 3 minutes after the sighting, the airlock triggered, depressurizing Section 7A, and then Kendley was unfortunately sucked out into space. If this sounds accurate, we'll continue our investigation from here. If any new information surfaces regarding the incident, keep us informed. RIP. Trident Com ICC 8723A. From Trident Corporate. Captain, could you please confirm and advise on the following missing items from VOY 765? According to our dock master at the arrival port, these did not arrive as expected. 10 crates of precious metals, 15 crates of wine and liquor, 10 crates of synthetic cloth, 20 crates of furnishings. Once you fill out the incident report, we'll start investigating. Probably just a miscount at the origin end of the voyage, but it doesn't hurt to keep things safe. Trident Com ICC 8902A. From Trident Corporate. Captain, please be aware that the Terran Preservation Society will be booking the Siren's next voyage, and they will require full use of the Starview Ballroom. Extend every courtesy to their people and ensure that their event goes exactly as planned. This is a significant client, and we don't want to risk losing this client. We'll send specific details in the future. Trident Com ICC 9085A. Captain, we're still awaiting answers to our inquiry regarding the Siren of the Stars' last 3 voyages. On every occasion, this ship's cargo was several thousand kilos lighter at the arrival port. Simply chalking these up to human error is unacceptable. May I remind you that the missing cargo holds a substantial dollar value that we're responsible to cover due to loss? If we don't have a proper report from you by the end of the month, we'll be forced to launch a full investigation. Personal Communications, unknown source, ECC 707C. Please note, this message has no identifying or origin code. Read with caution. Alright, Rokov. I talked to the big guy, and just like I thought, he said there's no way you're coming back. You had a chance, and you blew it. How hard is this to understand? Between you and me, the only way you're going to get him to change his mind is by giving us something we can sink our teeth into. Something big. And it better be good, because last time was a disaster. Trying to offload 20 crates of furniture wasn't worth the time or the money, so never again. 7074C. I'm going to throw you a bone, Rokov. Got a deadbeat on your ship. One of the crew. Name's Kendley. He owes us about 4 large from some bad bets he made back on Neon. And now Vincent wants his head. Make sure Kendley misses his next trip, and we'll see about changing the big guy's mind about having you back. ECC 7180C. Good work on that Kendley thing. Not only did you send a message to every deadbeat in Neon, but you notched up a few ranks in my book as well. Only problem is, that wasn't enough. I'm gonna need more. The big guy doesn't want to budge on this one, so you need to light a fire under his ass. You need a big score. Huge. Keep your eyes and ears open, and I'll see what I can do on my end. ECC 7222C. Got your message about the prize. That's about to find itself aboard. Now that's what I'm talking about. Since the event is coming up in a few weeks, I'll jump back home and try to convince someone to come out there and lend you a hand. I'm going to keep this one kind of quiet, or else everyone will want a piece. If this works out, I'm almost positive the big guy will change his mind about you. Might cost you a chunk of change, but you want back in, so you can play the long game, right? Toast. Antique videotape. Oh, this is a VCR. No, a tape cassette. Not a tape cassette. A video cassette.
Shh, between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
Just looking to see if you have anything I want to steal, ma'am.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship like the Siren of the Stars.
I love that. When you talk to somebody, they get out of bed, talk to you, and get back in bed. The big guy, yeah.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do
Captain
around here.
Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew's specific areas. Just don't touch anything, please.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
Damn it. I've yet to be able to balance it on their head. Some creds, but it's not marked as stolen. The humidifiers are, but not the cred sticks. Big, What's going on, Dr. Nick?
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starview ballroom. It's breathtaking.
Shh, listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not gonna find
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been
these newer
posted
vessels
to a
more
ship
or less run
like the
autonomously,
Siren
which
of the
doesn't leave much for the crew to do.
Mochi, oh. Oishi brand Maru Mochi snacks made from sweetened rice, single serving size. Rip. I would love some mochi right now. I need cheese and spices.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under.
Starview Ballroom. Plates. Grapes. Shepherd's pie.
If you want to dine
Vibrating
at Captain Rokov's
lemons.
table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits.
Sushi rolls. Ooh. Spiced worms. Ooh. Oh no. The AI foiled it.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we're working on having that changed.
Damn it.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
Great.
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cabin.
If you have any little ones aboard, storytime with Serena will be held in the ship's library this evening.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
There's Holbrook.
I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense.
Here's the guest suites. Oh, wow. Nice and fancy.
On behalf, if you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted from your account. Put that back.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was stolen. I hate picking up a stolen item and people freak the fuck out. I was gonna get kicked off the ship.
A pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
I'm getting upset because I moved the fork, like. Claudia Swiss. We gotta find that guy's cabin. Crew quarters. Sheila Holbrook. Okay, so she's the one who has the diamond. I mean the jewel we're trying to get. Passenger profile. Holbrook Sheila. Status single passage. Current stay length single itinerary. Residence type deluxe. Special instructions. Direct any inquiries regarding the Terran Preservation Society or the Earth Savior Award to Miss Holbrook. Current cabin status. Entry prohibited without cabin access pass. They have guards. You know what? Let me do an actual hard save. So in theory, somewhere in here is the thing. I guess we can go talk to her to find out where she has it hidden, but we might be able to just find it. Yeah, I'm going to try not to kill any chickens. I wonder if the laser gun counts as, will be detected, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't kill them, it stuns them. What an ugly sign to hang in the room. Of a luxury room. credits. Chocolate Labs. Port. No. So not in the safe. Interesting. It's not in the safe. The only place I haven't looked is that closet. In the bathroom, apparently. Keeping your chocolate in the safe is 100 IQ shit. I mean, you know, some people have their priorities straight, and some people maybe don't. No telling which one she is, but you know. That's all part of it, I guess. Synthetic ham. Damn. No. That's a utility closet, not her access closet. A soil box. Interesting. That kind of means I'm out of places to look in here, really. I mean, it may be some thing where she says like, oh yes, I have it hidden under a towel in the bathroom, like, you know, some bullshit kind of thing, but I hid it in a crumpled up piece of paper in the garbage. Like, all right. I had a suit that gives me extra persuasion chance. I think it's in my ship, or I sold it. Unfortunately, she has one, but if I steal it, she's gonna know it's stolen. All right, that was one person I want to look at. I want to find the other guy too.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew or security members of our vessel. A Starview pass is required to enter the main vault.
I like how they just spit random info out, like. I would have expected his room to be upstairs just because of, you know, he's a prominent figure. And he has like a permanent seat on the ship, but oh, here is his room. Passenger profile. Name Dombrowski Larry. Status VIP. Current stay length undetermined. Residence type deluxe. Special instructions. Please deliver 1 bottle of iced champagne daily at 23:30. If cabin unoccupied, leave next to the passenger bed in a silver ice bucket. 23:30. Current status cabin. Entry prohibited, yeah. How do I tell what time it is in Space Skyrim? It's 1:53, so they're not coming anytime soon. Although I suspect that might be a way to sneak in if you don't have the lock picking to do that. Is to wait until they're like delivering that. Did something wrong. I have 0 undos. Why do I have 0 undos? Oh, I guess I don't need it. I don't think I really expect to find anything in here. Race to the heavens. I don't really expect to find anything in here because I think I have to like get the codes off of him, but we'll give it a quick look over and see. Nicholas Nickleby is a book. I guess I don't really need to crouch if he's not here, right? Bathroom. Oh, I left all the doors open in her room. Pink slippers. More cred sticks. Travel bags. Yeah, nothing really out of the safe. I'm out of digipicks. Oh, that's not good. It's a bad time to run out of digipicks. Well, shit. I never really went to the store to buy any because I've always had enough, but I guess there were some down below, actually. Let me see if I can get them.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can
Cool.
assure you that the route is quite...
The ship's purser can assist you.
They were like all the way back at the beginning. I think there was somebody next to it.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
Great, thanks, buddy. But you're gonna tell me something like real.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
You're a guest. Right, this is the captain's quarters. Not in here.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas.
They were on like one of the shelves in one of these rooms, if I remember correctly. Just chilling. No. No, I went too far.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship.
Oh, it's the cockpit.
Every internal system.
Where did I enter from?
This is one of Trident's top open line.
Not in the showers, that's for sure. Why is the door closed on that item? Dumbbells, no. Damn, where did I enter from?
Listen. Hear the engines, kid. We're not going to find better tuned engines
Yeah, it was somewhere down here, wasn't it?
Hello, Captain.
I remember seeing them out on like a shelf. And I was like, nah, I don't want to steal those because they'd be marked as stolen. But now I definitely want to use them because I want to break in.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers in the dining area.
Damn.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked on.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
I definitely remember seeing two out, and I thought I didn't steal from them.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
That's so annoying. I swear I know what I want to use the two of them on too, but
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
Captain Rukov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
cheese. The mini bot needs to fuck off real quick. I got the cheese successfully. I mean, I guess I could just go and buy more, but
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
I'm dissatisfied. I can't find the fucking digipix I thought I had. I thought I left.
Captain, greetings. There is room in my...
Oh, man.
Goodbye for now.
I think I'm going crazy. Well, there was some like right out on here or something. Unless maybe I did take them. I didn't realize it, but...
Can I help? Want to see what I'm carrying? Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, I guess we're doing this without him then. I'm sure it's possible. I also doubt he has his code stored in the safe, but... you know.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels.
I wouldn't be able to steal if it were here anyway. Alright, let's go do some recon.
Anywhere else in the central systems.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been posted.
These newer vessels, more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around them.
Where the hell am I going now?
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch it.
Oh, good collision there.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew or security members of our vessel.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
If you have any specific requests...
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
When will the award ceremony occur?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
I heard you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
What do you mean the transfer of the award?
Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The blue diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead
weird.
passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination.
I'd love to get a look at such a fabulous award.
Yes, it's quite marvelous, isn't it? Absolutely priceless. Alas, I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the ceremony to see
it's
it
like
in
the Stanley
all its
Cup.
glory. It's far too valuable to be left anywhere else except the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Here for business or pleasure?
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in there.
Have you tried the canapes? Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
What can you tell me about the Terrain Preservation Society?
The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit?
Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
His behavior toward women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? I'm a silver member of the Society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit the gold tier.
Wow.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Yeah, like you.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. So what brings you aboard?
Do you know anything about Larry?
The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend Society functions. Besides what I already told you? That's all then? Okay.
Okay.
The Society chair has really outdone herself. I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
You know anything about Larry?
I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Well, that was boring.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions. Any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
Quite a lovely star. That view is absolutely not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. Benjamin Bayou, Neon, won the award the first time it was presented, but he dropped out of the Society a couple of years back. Nice to have met you.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties. Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times.
Any luck
Have
at
a
the
safe
party?
journey.
Go do something useful, okay?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
If you have any
An
needs,
open bar
please
would
enter
have
a
been
request
nice,
into the
but
computer
Trident's
located at the
gouging us for every
entryway to
credit
your
we've
cabin.
got.
NPC's gift got that Bethesda charm. Yep.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Claudia Swist.
When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk.
Oh, I'm sure that's from the Earth.
That's all then? Okay.
If you have any little ones aboard, story
At the
time
moment,
with Serena will
Aurora
be held in the
isn't
ship's
permitted
library
on
this
Trident
evening.
Starliners, though we're working on having that changed.
Wines. More fruits. Oh shit, I spilled the fruit everywhere. It's like the Great Gatsby or something. I mean, kind of. It's like a Earth, remembering the spirit of Earth, because Earth is uninhabitable anymore. It got like destroyed. So the society remembers the spirit of Earth. Which sounds fucking dumb, to be honest, but whatever. They're rich people. That's kind of...
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner. Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia. Nice to have met you.
You too.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Yep. Sounds hella depressing. I mean, society has bloomed. It's not like, you know, they're living everywhere in the galaxy. It's not like they got destroyed with the Earth. But yeah, I guess it kind of is a little bit weird. Imagine pooping with only a pair of blinds between you and everyone else.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time. So, what brings you aboard?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Here for business? Pleasure.
Like, why can't I fucking focus on people?
Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
I think when they're in animations, they get like stalled.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
So, what brings you aboard?
You're gonna break your neck.
Are you a member of the society?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
Here for business or pleasure?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Really, at the same time, guys?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
I haven't found the two people I want to
If
see
you have
yet.
any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us.
There he is.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you?
Yeah, there's like 4 lines I can say as they repeat them. No, you don't know me, but you will.
My word. Is that supposed to be a veiled threat of some kind?
No.
I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Wait, did he have hair for a second?
Ah, we're speaking again. Lovely. I can't possibly think of anything I'd rather be doing at this
You did, right? Yeah. We need to talk about some evidence I discovered about you.
No, I don't believe we'll be talking about anything of the sort. I'm not certain why you're approaching me with this harassment, but I can assure you that you've made a potentially life-threatening mistake. Perhaps you're unaware of the extent of my influence, or perhaps you're irrevocably stupid. I'll assume it's the latter and overlook it for now. I have nothing else to say to you. Be gone.
Have you tried the cannabis? Horrid. Positively horrid.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you...
He needs a hug. Yeah, he needs to be taken down a few notches. I'm not sure if doing that locked me out of conversation with him, though. I'd speak to Kill him. Optional. No, we don't want to kill him. Here's the purse office.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Can I store things with confidence in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port.
Yeah, so if I kill him.
In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
Yeah. It's shitty music. What exactly does a chief purser do on a Starliner?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
Oh, fine.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
What do you think of Captain Rokov?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
There's something going on with Rokov. I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
I get it. You've got your orders, I got mine.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view. No, what's the harm if you tell me?
I hope I can trust you.
Harm if you tell me.
No, I can't.
Shit.
Sorry. I appreciate your interest.
Let me give you some creds to clear your
It's
conscience.
not about money. It's about my career. I get fired from
Rip.
Trident. That's it for me. Back to scrubbing tables at the Terra Brew. No problem. I'm sorry. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
I don't know if this counts as killing somebody, but I want to check it out and see. Whoop. I don't have any digi picks. Fuck. Yes, that plan is not going to work without digi picks. No. That just knocks her out. It just knocks her out. She's not dead. What's going on, Pelican?
It's 12 o'clock.
The issue is I don't have any lockpicks to lockpick her computer. Oh. Wait. Everybody turned red. Maybe that does not work.
What is it now? Get back to it.
Yeah, I have to reload. No. No, they all forgot about it.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
They all, like, decided to forget.
Me? The best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the
How you doing, Pelican? Doing all right? I think I can persuade her. I'm trying to figure out what the correct things to say are.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser.
Let's take a peek at the Earth Savior
I've
Award.
only seen it briefly myself. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
I wonder if the claim ID is on her person.
Well, if you change your mind,
I think of Captain Rokov.
I'm sorry. I
Persuade.
don't want to lose my...
The info. Go back
Not
to-
happening. I'm glad you understand the position. Maybe. Nice try, but
Damn.
I appreciate you. No problem. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
All right. Yeah, their models were on high alert. They were all like, "Hey, what's going on, buddy?"
Sorry, do I know you?
No harm in a friendly chat between two people.
Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
I wonder if Dombrowski gives you different dialogue if you play a female character. Would your partner happen to be Larry Dombrowski?
Who? Look, can you just cut to the chase already? What's this about?
I know all about your affair with Dombrowski.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy.
Yes.
Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
All I need is something incriminating on Dombrowski.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself.
No, I can't kill them. Well, I'll find that information out one way or another, so you might as well. It might as well benefit you.
That's true. You have come this far already.
Once Dombrowski has what he wants, he'll sell you down the river.
Giving you the dirt on him
Shit.
will only make things worse.
I have information that could seriously damage your reputation.
You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that.
Dombrowski deserves everything that's coming to him.
That's true. For once, I would like to see him squirm.
He shouldn't get away with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you could be right. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be
What the fuck?
yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the
You're
first
halfway
place.
across the ship, Sarah.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me.
That's my companion, who I left at my ship in the docking bay, talking from down there. Tell me about this scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
She yelled.
Larry
Yeah.
got together with myself and this other guy. Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Why didn't you confront him?
I was going to confront him back on Jemison, but then he invited me on this little trip through the stars. All expenses paid, first-class accommodations, the works. I figured, why not wait until I've milked him for every credit he's spending before I drop the hammer?
You think he's using you?
Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back.
If you want revenge, give me the proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Thanks. What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme?
What, are you writing a damn novel?
Sigh. Fine.
Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in. Whether we liked it or not.
What is her accent? No idea. All right.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
She ran over here, Sarah.
Something you need? Sure, I'm right behind you.
I swear.
With all the worthy causes in the settled systems, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these
I literally left her by the ship so she wouldn't interfere. Come on, Sarah. We're going way back down to the ship. And I'm going to look for those stupid fucking digi-keys again. Digi-picks. I keep calling them digi-keys. Just started a Yakuza series finally after watching my stream forever ago. Nice. It's a good one. I've been really enjoying it, although
of Captain Rukov, right?
the change between the older ones and the new ones is interesting to see. There's another game coming out in November.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom.
Oh. And that was me sending credits to my parents. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
Good day, Captain.
Hey. Talk to you later.
Where the hell is she going? Oops. I sold the suit, I guess. Damn it. Do I have any digipics just hanging out? I can put that piece of cheese in here. Hang on. All I need is spices. One more spice. Zero started 1. Did I like a dragon game? You're talking about what? 7? There's 1 digipick. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed them all. They're a little bit different from each other. You know, going to turn-based and not, like live action. I don't want to call it that, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I've enjoyed them. They always have pretty good stories, if not convoluted. A little bit.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Part of the charm.
Yes?
Stay here.
All right.
How can you be of service? Find me a digi pick. All right. I've got 1 digipick. I'm going to try to knock her out. I wonder if she goes to sleep. Do they have a sleep cycle? I'm going to try and knock her out again. And see if I can pick the computer. But I think...
The best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining area.
I think I'm going to do that after I get the security credentials I need.
Which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around.
Shh. Lisa.
You're a guest of Captain Brokaw, right? Welcome aboard.
Of Starfield, yeah. Yeah, it's my first playthrough.
You've already ruined our scheme. What else do you want?
Where can I buy digipicks? Probably nowhere on here.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly
Must you continue these
Nothing.
Not at all. I am completely confident.
I can't back out of this conversation.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just persuade.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
Doesn't get me in trouble. There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Auto persuade?
Look, I'd like to help, but
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I hear you.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Maybe we can work something out.
There must be a way we can both win.
I don't think so.
Shit.
Ugh, this is utterly preposterous. I'm not giving you anything.
Forget I said
I
it.
should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
I didn't realize it was going to lock me into it.
Spectacular, isn't it?
It like didn't give me an opportunity to not talk to her after I started talking to her. All right.
An open bar would have been nice. Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Hello.
You here for the charity event?
Oh, why is your shirt flickering? Do you often attend honest and worthy causes?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer that attending these types of events tends to absolve one of their sins and cleanse their soul.
Oh, yeah.
But something tells me you're not really here to discuss the event. What did you really want to talk about?
I'm more interested in what's going on at Galbank.
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank.
Claudia, what exactly brings you to the Siren of the Stars?
To be honest, I'm here to keep an eye on the charity event. It might not be as glamorous an assignment as a colony rescue or taking down some criminals, but anything that keeps the peace is important to me. What is this all about, anyway?
What exactly do you do? What exactly do you do for UC Security?
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division. We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
Claudia Swiss says you have information on Larry Dombrowski.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar.
Fuck,
and
get on
an
here, Sarah.
absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
You don't sound very worried about Claudia calling you out.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? You've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
I certainly hope
don't
they
know if
decide
that
to
locks
hold
me out of
all
anything.
future society events aboard a Starliner.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society.
Repeated pestering is not going to win you any favors with me. Go away. We've spoken enough. Good day.
Any complaints about your crews should be directed to
got
one of the
something for me?
staff.
Not at all. Bye-bye.
Why does she have a map marker on her head? Is it that stupid follower quest? It is. It breaks when you talk to somebody. I can't pickpocket. I don't have the pickpocket skill.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He was involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swiss. Swiss, yeah.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep?
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
Why shouldn't I just kill Vera and be done with it?
Yeah, that's smart. Kill Vera, or anyone else involved in his conspiracy, and then Dombrowski heads for the hills. Besides, you really want to ace a member of UC security and have them breathing down your neck? No.
Shipwide emergency might do the trick.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Won't the ship be at risk without life support?
This is one of Trident's premier Starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't.
Guess I'll do what it takes.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Can you help me with the Earth Savior Award?
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut. What's the status of your plan?
The award is in the purser's office, but I need a claim ID.
Like the ship's purser probably told you. It's because the system is completely automated. The only way you're gonna get the award is by using Sheila's claim ID. But she's not going to just hand it over. Here, give her this. I'm certain it'll help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
You have the lowdown on Gabriel Vera?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant. Remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown.
The society
Must you continue?
really outdone herself this time.
Excuse me? And why in good...
If you don't hand it over, I'll tell everyone about your little nest egg in Paradiso.
Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
All right, you know what? I want to back up a little bit here. I want to redo some of this stuff in a maybe better order for me.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay
No
more
worries.
comfortable.
Sorry. Do I?
No harm in a little chat.
Okay, wait. Are you? Look.
I know about your affair with Dombrowski.
Oh my God. I told Larry. Look, I've been in this. What's it gonna take? If I give you dirt on that.
Might as well
That's
tell me.
true.
Information that could damage your reputation.
You know more.
Trust me.
Why should I take?
Oops.
You know what? Forget
Oops. Oops, I did that
it. You're
wrong.
willing to pay me. You know, Larry and I had the.
If you're angry at anybody, it should
Fuck
be
off,
yourself.
Sarah.
Judge me all you want. Yeah. Larry got together with. I doctored the trick. It was going well. I wish I had some. Maybe you should. If he doesn't want to go up, good luck. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right.
You are a pain in the ass.
Rokov said you're allowed to.
I want that one digipick. Make her walk the plank, yeah. I could send her home, but then I gotta go back home to find her and bring her back, so. The digipick.
Hello, Captain.
On behalf
All right.
of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
Why are you here?
Passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
It won't let me undo it. I fucked it up. I think that's not the way to go. Because it updated my tasks
Luxury Lines, I'd like
to not
welcome
include
you
her
aboard.
anymore. Fuck. She just disappeared. Where the fuck did you go?
How may I assist you today? I've only seen it briefly. Unfortunately, is there anything else? Well, if you change your mind,
Not even
I'm
real,
sorry.
yeah.
It's not about money. Have a safe journey.
You're the most annoying person, Sarah. Hang on. I'm hidden if I access it from here? I don't know if this will work. Calamity Procedure. Trident Operations Manual SOTS-03-11.02. Once a valuable is stored in the purser's safe, the passenger is to be issued a claim ID, supplied code TCL-0808A, that will allow them to access their valuables at any time. Note that the claim ID will use the safe's internal compartmentalization system to only allow access to the passenger's specific valuables. What's going on, Nintendo? In the unlikely event the safe becomes overloaded, please apologize to the passenger and tell them they are welcome to use the safe located in their cabin to store their goods. Note down their name and contact that passenger if any claim IDs are returned. Lockdown procedures. In the event of a ship-wide lockdown, the purser on duty will lock their computer and report to their mustering station location on A deck. Any passenger with a valid claim ID will still be able to access their goods through an auto-retrieval system. Once the lockdown has been canceled, the purser on duty will return to their normal posting and continue to assist passengers until a port of call arrival. In the event that the vessel has been attacked, either internally or externally, the magnetic seal will be activated on the safe, and access will be restricted. Any passenger with a valid claim ID will have to wait until his ship's alert has been canceled to access their goods. Safe contents database. Sheila. So this doesn't actually let me unlock it. Alright. So I'm not going to bother using the pick on that then.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines,
Yep.
I'd like to welcome you aboard.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is... With all the worthy causes in the settled systems, oh, you'd think people wouldn't waste money. No problem.
Just stay here. Don't ever move. I don't have the pickpocket skill, so I can't. I had thought of that too.
Ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
I have about 1,000 things to deal with, and you're not one of them. Goodbye. Could you pester someone else? I'm sorry.
Look at her mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm very busy right now.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
Actually, I'm here in business.
Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else.
Claudia Swist says you have information about Larry
Claudia sent you,
Dabrowski.
did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an
Fuck off,
absolute
Sarah.
disgrace to the United Colonies.
Back off or what?
Don't test me. You have no idea. Not only can I make you disappear, I can also make sure the settled systems forget you existed in the first place.
Maybe I'll hand any evidence I have over to the authorities.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your
running
word
up.
against mine. And since I work for UC Security,
Yeah.
What can I help you with?
Please remain in designated passenger areas at
Here
all
on
times.
out.
Have a safe journey.
There's one place I haven't checked. Two places I haven't checked. Alright, laundry services makes 3 places, but you know what I mean.
If you want to dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits.
Thanks, lady. Alright, we haven't picked his safe. I only have 1 digipick, so if there's nothing in here, I'm gonna reload because I would like to do this without having to make what's his name get a cut of it. Nope, I did it wrong again. Big rip. This is the most I've saved scum in this game yet. Nothing. Coffee and credits. A lot of credits, but... Alright. I should have known it wasn't going to be that easy. Can we find his room, though? We need to know where his room is anyway for the lockdown. Sheila broke. That room that's being cleaned. Sent money home to mom and dad. There's Swist's room. She's right there. She can watch me lockpick.
Gotten enough out of me already.
You can watch me lockpick into her own room. There's Gabriel Vera's room. Again, I don't think I need anything specific in there, so I'm not going to unlock it yet. Alright. I think all we have left to really do is talk to what's his name and do the lockdown.
Reporting a security situation. I need to get back to my duties.
Or load even further back in time. I don't think I want to do that.
I saw you. Which is why it's threatening. We need hard. The problem is smart. I think the best. Manipulate if you control. Don't worry. One more thing. I prefer you. Anyway, I better start packing.
Can you help me with the Earth Savior reward?
As long as you remember that I'm getting... What's the status?
Blah, blah.
Okay. There's no way around it. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on... Don't you have somewhere to be?
All right.
So must you continue?
I need to clear my DD.
Excuse me? And why in good...
Okay, I can try and persuade her again.
I should say so.
Let me save. Let me load. Let me try and persuade her.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Could you pester someone else,
Okay,
please?
so I can't do that without talking to him.
I saw you.
Which is weird.
Which is why it's threat. We need hard. The problem is smart. I think the best. Manipulative. Don't worry. One more thing. I prefer you. Anyway, I better start. As long as you... What's the status? Damn, that makes... There's no way. And if you're thinking of... Don't you have somewhere to be?
That's weird that it like makes you talk to him before you have another chance to persuade her.
Must you continue the... Horrid. Excuse me? And why in good... Oh my goodness. There's no need to make it...
Cool. Alright, so now we have to do life support, and then that lady will leave the room so we can run back in there and get what we need via the automated system. I'm sure there's like 6 different ways to solve this, but not having lockpicking, not having any more experience points, level ups to spend on pickpocketing, there's really nothing else I can do.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
Wonder what's in there. Some helmets, nice. Alright, so this is life support system in here, I'm guessing.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Kind of lonely down here, isn't it?
Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
What do you do around here?
I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right?
All right, yeah. It's, again, you can't like back out of certain conversations. I need to get to the life support area.
Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions.
I'm the captain's guest, but you can't let me in that room?
No, sorry. I'm afraid it's impossible. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here. It's just that I could lose my job, you know?
My job? Maybe this will change your mind.
Hey, if you're hard set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
His ID, oh. I think Captain Rokov.
Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money. Tell you what, though. For someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling them when we play cards.
Right,
whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
A job? I don't know why I decided to pay the money when I have the captain's get out of jail free card, but... lockdown procedure, we did that. In the event that an alpha life support failure, beta will automatically activate. In the highly unlikely event that the beta has failed, gamma will automatically activate. If a catastrophic failure has occurred and all 3 units are offline, an automated order to deploy environmental suits will be broadcast to the ship. Please contact Chief Engineer on duty for any further details or refer to Section 02 in the manual. Life support access. Open doors. Life support access open. Warning. For safety reasons, life support access cannot be sealed without approval from the Chief Engineer on duty. That would be whose card I have, right? How do I know which one's which? I don't want to do all three. I don't want them all to shut down.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Here we go. It's fucking Sarah just chilling there.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin.
Open door. Door opening done. All right, I have the award. Weapons case. No time to be looking through all this stuff.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Undercover with UC Systef. I need everything you've got on Dombrowski. No, that's part of his. Why you got me take down Dombrowski?
You want me to help you? Are you completely out of your mind? I help you by handing over evidence, and I end up incriminating myself. Why would I do that?
Claudia says you've been cheated of your fair share.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Before I make the deal, you mind telling me what I'm buying?
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
All right, I'll buy it.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
What are you gonna do with Swist and Dombrowski?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
Do you know anything about UC Systef?
All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Conde's loaded with big picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy.
All right, goodbye.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
With a suppressor, Damn. All right, Larry.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel.
Yes.
I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
This isn't going to be a negotiation.
Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that
Who
my
fucking came in the door?
compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor.
That's
Since we're
Sarah?
speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
That's an amazing trick, Professor.
I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
That's all I want.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you.
He thinks he's fucking...
It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
Let's say it said I couldn't shoot him. Doesn't say anything about where's my fucking knife. Stabbing him.
No. Please.
He's dead.
I don't stock up on junk.
I didn't have to kill him actually, but Sarah. She's still on hold.
your
Okay.
attention, please?
So they know I killed
The
him.
captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Even though it said shoot before, it still detects if somebody dies, I guess.
Yeah, what is it? Lead the way.
Come outside, Sarah. Alright, this is just for fun. That didn't kill him?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
What is he, fucking immune to grenades?
A ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
What the fuck? How is he immune to grenades like that? Rubber shrapnel, yeah.
No. Big mistake.
Just stabs Sarah in the ass. Yeah, okay. So they still... It doesn't matter how you kill him. Maybe if you reverse pickpocketed a grenade in there and ran away or something, but whatever. I don't need to kill him.
I'm listening. All right, let's go.
Let's go, Sarah.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
I got what I wanted. I took all the risks.
You must be joking. After this little stunt I helped you pull, I'm certain Trident's going to rip up my captain's contract. I've got nowhere else to go, so I'm fully expecting that you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
I would tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did.
So he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Doverbeach.
Would you call me Tovarich?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Sarah.
You've got something for me? Maybe another time.
You coming with? You staying here, buckaroo? Yeah, she's completely bugged now. She won't even come with me anymore.
Yes? Hurry back.
All passengers.
What can I help you with?
May I
Excellent.
have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there
actually
until you
does
receive further instructions.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Is he going back to the captain's deck? It says inaccessible. I'm guessing he's just gonna like warp through the door like all NPCs do. That's alright. I'm not gonna wait for it. I'm just gonna go. You guys have to report back to your cabin. Thank you.
I need to pack up and get out of here. What is it now?
All right. Well, that was kind of didn't go very well, but you know, that's the way it is. All right. I think before we get up and get moving, I'm gonna take a break. It's been 3 hours and I gotta go stretch. So, I will be back in a few, and we'll go back to the base and see if we can find the big ship we've been chasing. So I'll be back in a few. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.